Hey everybody. I hope your Saturday is going smooth. I hope everyone's Saturday is going smooth. What is everybody doing? Somebody come in the room. Come on in this room. I'm gonna just be quiet until somebody comes in because I'm all by myself for right now. I haven't been live since April. That's been a while. This is July now, April of 2026. Hello. Anybody in the room? Can you hear me? Can you all hear me? Let me know if you can hear me or not. I don't have the mute. The mic is not muted or anything. Whew. I'm tired. It's Saturday and I'm so tired. Oh my lord, I'm tired. Wait a minute. Is this somebody? I see one viewer. Thanks for the like. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Hey, can you hear me? Oh my lord. Is that Bianca? Hey, thank you. I'm glad you're a big fan. Is it Bianca? Is that your name? I think you said yes. How's your Saturday? How are you doing today? Thanks for joining my live. I appreciate it. Bianca, I appreciate you and your support. I appreciate you. But anyway, how's your Saturday? What you doing today? What you got planned for tonight? You going to you what you like to do? Roller? You go to the roller rink? Or you play bowling? You do anything? Shoot pool? Shoot darts? You might be too young to shoot darts. Let me bag up some. Cause I know a lot of younger people follow me, like teenagers and stuff. That's okay. I like them too. What they say? You know it's T when the fingers clapping. You know it's T when the fingers is clapping. Whew. You're just chilling. I know that's right. It's so hot outside. Oh my God, it is so hot outside here in Georgia. Oh my God, it's burning hot. Like I tried to do some gardening work today. I was like, oh no. I just bought a flower and sat it out there. Like we not doing this. But I want to get a bird feeder in the backyard. I want to get a bird feeder, and I don't know about the bird bath, but maybe just like a bird feeder. And then I've been seeing a lot of squirrels in the backyard as well, and they be up on my patio. And I'm thinking about squirrel feeders too, but I don't really care to watch squirrels. I rather watch the birds. Um, Cause I got a backyard and a front yard now, and I have to get the grass cut. This is crazy. Crazy work, right? Crazy work, right? I gotta get the grass cut, y'all. I got a backyard and a front yard now. I don't know. I don't know. I should do a house tour. Y'all want to see the house? Y'all want to see my new my new humbly home. Let's see. I'll show you the house tour. Um, I need to do like a video and do a house tour. But I'll show you. If you want to see it, I'll show you the house tour. Um, Let me get up here. Hold on. I'm gonna get up and turn it around so you can see the house. My new house. Well, my new home. So, but it's a lot. It's a lot. Like getting the grass cut. It's just like another bill. But I have my own driveway. I have a driveway. Oh my God. I don't know how to act. I have my own driveway. Shut up. That is crazy. Whoever would have thought? Just a little girl from Chicago. I came a long way. I have came a long, long way. I have came a long way. A long way. You should do a house tour. I know I am. I'm gonna do it in a video too. But I can show you real quick. If you're not even here no more. Ain't nobody watching. I don't know. Y'all be so everybody be doing their own thing on Saturday, huh? It's hard to get interviews on Saturday, I guess. It's hard to get interviews up on Saturday. Uh, uh, don't let me blind you. Let me show you. Let me turn the. Okay. All right. So this is the downstairs. This is the living room. This is the living room. Look at the fireplace. The fireplace and the TV. But I gotta get that other, that the movable. He's gonna come back and do it, but I just have to pay. This is the dining room. Look at the mirror. That's the dining room. They got my fishies. That's the backyard, y'all. You see that grass I gotta get cut? That grass I gotta get cut. I'm gonna get some patio furniture back there too. But I want a bird feeder. See, you see the turn up mirror? That's that turn up mirror. Ow, ow. What they say? Ow. This the kitchen. This is the kitchen. I've been cooking spaghetti. This the kitchen, y'all. Show you. This the kitchen. And this the beginning. Let me turn. Let me see. Let me turn that on. Okay. This the hallway. There's a bathroom downstairs. This is my washer and dryer. And that's my brother. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. He's still here. I just had to put him right here. He's at the front way, like in the hallway. And this is the living room again. My picture of my Mustang. You see my Mustang? I love that picture. It's my brother. Y'all know my brother. And then here's the upstairs. Show you the upstairs. I'm finna go up, go up, go up, go up. Go up, go up, go up, go up. Turn on the light. I love these upstairs. And this my closet with all my stuff. Linen and stuff. The linen closet. This is the water heater closet. This is my office. This is my office. This is my first closet. Walk in. Boom. My first closet. When I walk in, this is my office. This is where I do all my work. My office, my bunnies, everything. Full bathroom. This blue bathroom. Full bathroom in here. And this is a full tub and everything. I got full tub. I took a shower here once, but yeah, this my office. And this is my room. Look at my room, y'all. Oh, snap. Look at the pink and blue room. You see this? You see how pretty that is? This is a pink and blue room. My little TV and everything. Pink and blue. Look at the detail. Look at that. Man, that's on this side. There's my little room, my iPad. Well, is that? Yeah, that's my iPad and everything. This him. I got 2 windows. But I love this room. It's pink and blue. And everything right here. This is my closet right here, my other closet. Bam. Walk in. Walk in. You know it's T when them fingers clapping. Walk in. All my stuff. My shoes at the top. All my stuff. This my, you know, them old shoes, but this a whole walk-in, another walk-in. Both of my closets. 2 walk-in closets. You know it's T when the fingers clapping. This my bathroom. My bathroom. Woo! Look at that. Look at that. Pink. Pink is my favorite color. Pink and blue. Pink and blue. Got a little wash my back, all my stuff. Up here. More stuff, you know, just, you know, I gotta keep my lashes and everything. Then I got everything organized, pretty much everything organized. Down here. Yeah, this is the house. So my pink and blue room. Look at my pink. Ooh, I love this room. I can't believe it. I can't believe I wake up to this every morning. I can't even believe. I can't believe this. I can't believe it. I can't believe. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, y'all. I wake up to this every morning. This is my new reality. Oh my God. I done came a long way. God has been so good. I have came a long way. To pay the cost to be the boss. You gotta pay the cost to be the boss. That's what I do. That's what I do. That's what I do. That's what I do. Long as God give me my look. Let me show you. I love these stairs though. See? New carpet. This the door. I got a smart lock. Hold on. Let me show you. Boom. Woo! will lock on its own. I don't need a key to get in my house, y'all. I got a code. I got a code to get in this mud. I got a code to get in the house. I got a code to get into the house. I don't have a key. I have a code. You know that's T. You know that's T. What? I got a code. That's crazy. Yeah, but it didn't happen overnight. It didn't happen overnight. And it was a long process to get to where I'm at. It was a long, long process. So, but all I can say, as long as you work hard and you take care of yourself, that's, self-preservation, that's the most important thing. Take care of yourself first, because the only way you're going to be able to take care of somebody is if you able to take care of yourself. And that's what I keep up front, in my life. Is like, I have to be able to take care of myself, because life is already hard enough, at least to me. I don't know about what everybody else think about life, but life is not easy. It's not easy. So the moral of the story is, you make a hard bed to lay in, or you can make a soft bed to lay in for yourself. That's it. You got to try to make the best decisions you can make. Because once you get to a certain age, you can't play too many games out here with people. Especially, don't play games with people and don't play with yourself. In that order. You got to take care of yourself. You can't put your all in somebody else thinking they're going to take care of you, because people care about themselves. So you have to care about yourself in order to help other people. Now, I might be able to help somebody, but I'm not willing to give up my peace and everything I work so hard for, because certain things you cannot buy from the store. Like, you can't buy peace. You can buy it, but you really can't go to the store and say, hey, let me get some peace, and then pay somebody to give you peace. Or you can't go to the store and say, hey, let me get 10 ounces of faith. It's some things money can't buy. But most things money can buy. Money can buy you peace, but you got to be able to get the money first in order to get the peace. That's crazy. Money can make your life a lot comfortable. People always say, hey, it ain't all about the money. It ain't all about the money. It is about the money. It is. Money make your life more comfortable. And having a lot of it, enough of it. You want to have enough of it. That's just my opinion. But to each his own. And I don't like dealing with other people and other people's crap. I have to have my own stuff. They be like, don't you get lonely? Well, why you ain't got no kids? Well, why you ain't married yet? Well, don't you gonna die without kids? People just ask the dumbest stuff, and then you just be like, because their opinion is their opinion. How they live in their life is how they live their life. How I live my life is how I live my life. You know what I'm saying? I see it in one way, and that's why they say people don't see eye to eye, because they don't. Everybody got their own way and their own trial of how they think life should be. And that's just how I think life should be. It's much easier and it's much smoother for me, just worrying about myself, But I care about people. Is you selfish? Oh, I'm selfish because why? Because you say I ain't got who? Oh, okay. Well, hold that thought, cause I'm gonna keep breathing. While you talking about something stupid, I'm gonna keep breathing and keep going on with my life, and keep going on with my life. Why you trying to tell me how to live? I'm already living. So, but I just keep God first. I keep God first. Now, one thing about it is I ain't no fool. I know that, it's spiritual warfare, you know. But I don't want to get into that. But that's why you got to stay prayed up. You got to pray over yourself. You got to put, ask God to put protection on yourself, protection over your life and protection. You got to ask God for protection. Ask God to help you. Ask God to give you discernment. Ask God to let you know when someone is not right or someone shouldn't be a part of your life. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta pray. You gotta meditate. You gotta, what I'm saying, trust. You gotta trust in him. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, he gonna give you the tools to combat whatever it is you need to combat. Cause you can't be a fool out here. You can't be no fool. You can't be a fool forever. Can't be a fool forever. Thank you. You said your hair is so too. I did it. I did it last last Sunday. This wig was $19. It was a lace front, 19 bucks. And it come all the way down, but I styled it. Cause I can do hair a little bit. I can do wigs on I know how to install my own wigs, so that's a good thing because I have to save money. You know what I mean? Because paying somebody to install a wig at this day, these people be charging $250 and carrying out and on. I'm not, no. Thank you, girl. What's that? Dave, is that Davis? Thank you. Clock it. It's T when you see them two fingers clapping. It's T when you see them two fingers clapping. But I'm gonna do a video though. I'm gonna do a video haul of I'm gonna do a video haul like grocery shopping hauls, gardening hauls. Even though I just bought one plant, but like I said, I want to get a bird feeder, and I was thinking about getting, cause I want to watch the birds. Like, I want to see if some red birds gonna come. Actually, that's what I really want. I want to see some red birds. And then, so I was thinking about getting a bird feeder. I don't know about for them to wash up, but that would be nice. And then I've been seeing a lot of squirrels and rabbits, but I don't know if I want to feed the block. I don't know if I want to feed the block, but I do want to feed the birds. And they was like, you could plant some tomatoes and plant some vegetables and gardens. Um, hi, everybody. Let me read some of these comments. I'm not trying to ignore y'all. Hold on. I am not trying to ignore y'all. Have y'all been watching Streamer U, the Streamer University with Kai? He had a whole fight with some boy, that boy that be on Instagram every day. He threw that boy in the pool. I said, oh my. I said, they taking Streamer University to a whole nother level. They taking it to another level. I don't even know if I want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I want to sign up for that. This a lot going on over there at that Streamer U. It's crazy. I know y'all probably been watching it though. But I'm glad Kai is back. What's his name? Kai Sanat. I'm glad he's back. because who else could do you? Who else could do it? Only he could. Well, I'm not gonna say only he could do it, but because there's probably other people that could, be the dean or whatever. But it wouldn't make sense. Maybe when he get tired of it, he'll probably get other people to be the dean or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's pretty good. It's interesting. I've been watching it. I've been watching it though. But today I made, so today I went to the Home Depot and I bought a nice flower for the outside. And then I also bought some plant food and a water feeder to feed the plant. Um, so I went to Home Depot and I did a few other running around this morning. But oh my God, it's so hot out there. I mean, it's so hot. I'm like, I'm gonna feed the plant or whatever because I got the plant food. Let me show y'all the plant food that I bought from the Home Depot. So that's the plant food, and this is just a little one. I could have got a bigger one, but the plant is small, so it's a watering can. But I don't have a green thumb. But since I have a house now, I kind of wanted to look the aesthetics to be pretty. You know what I mean? I want the aesthetics to be pretty. But yeah, yeah. I'm excited though. I'm excited about my new chapter in life. I'm very excited. I'm excited. Hi, hi, Emily. Hi, thanks for joining. I appreciate you. Thanks for joining. What everybody doing today? Y'all just watching people laugh, going loud and laugh. That's what I do. So what are the hot topics? So rest in peace, Bree. Rest in peace, Nolan. Everybody that kind of had a fatality on July 4th. Dreamed out Bree. Very beautiful girl. Very beautiful. Very funny. What happened? What happened? But yeah, rest in peace and rest in peace to the young man Nolan. Sorry that whatever the case may be, I don't know. I wasn't there, but I'm sorry that young man had to lose his life. Yeah, because he had because I was watching and he seems like he was gonna go to the NFL or something because it seemed like it. I mean, his look and everything, and the way he used to play. I've never really seen him play, but his body was in shape. You know, the young man was in shape. He, yeah. I don't know what happened, but to both of them, I don't. And Bree dreamed out. I'm not sure. Uh, I'm not sure. Who was the target in the car, but I'm sorry that they both lost their lives. At such a young age. I'm sorry about that. Give my condolences to the family. I've been seeing it a lot, like on TikTok and everything. So it's just devastating, because I know with the loss of my brother, even though he wasn't murdered or anything like that, but it was very devastating, very tragic, you know. Yeah, so it's very, what I'm saying, dealing with waking up, and someone's grieving a loved one it's not nice. It's not nice. Someone close to you passes away. And it seems like they were like lit. So lit and young. Well, I wouldn't say lit, but they was getting to be well known. You know. So yeah, rest in peace to them. But it seems like that's what's going on in the news. Um It's not too much of the stuff I could think of, like whatever hot topics are going on in the news. It's just a lot going on, and it's just like you could just learn of what not to do from other people. You know what I'm saying? Or just learn how to try to learn from them of how to move different, so you won't find yourself in like you won't find yourself in circumstances that will put you in a place where you don't want to be. That's all. Because, like I said, I don't know them personally, so I'm not sure what the circumstances was. It like with Bree, it just seems like maybe she could have just been in the wrong place at the wrong time or with the wrong people, because we could X out that it wasn't a robbery. So we know it wasn't a robbery because they didn't get robbed. So somebody just wanted to like harm them. But I'm not sure who the target was in the car. Like, was it really meant for her, or, it's just sad. It's sad, and just to lose your life at such a young age. It's just you're so young. Still so young. It's like I don't know. You don't want to die so young. I mean, we all gotta go that no one's gonna make it out of here alive. I don't believe, what I'm saying, nobody, every when you're born you're gonna die, whether we like it or not, what I'm saying. But it's just like I want to have long life. I want to live a long, I'm not saying I want to live, my grandmother lived to 102. She just passed last year. She was 102 years old. That is long. She's lived her life in some. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's like I don't want to just die before my time, if that makes any sense. I don't want to do that. No, I'm sorry, y'all, but what I'm saying is I don't want to die before my time. Like, I don't want to go out of here young, even though I'm 46, but I still feel like I'm young. I don't want to, what I'm saying? My grandmother lived to 102. She just passed last year. Like, and she didn't want to die. So, yeah, but I think my father turned 71 on the 15th. I am grateful that my father is still here, but at the same time I'm afraid, because at some point it's like I wish that it's not that I'm happy he turned 71, but it's like time is moving so fast, and it's like if I could stop it, I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, maybe if I could stop time or maybe push it back, but we can't do it. Yeah. Yeah, it is a blessing to be alive that long. It is a blessing for my grandmother to have lived to 102. I don't I don't know life without my grandmother. I spent a lot of time around her and my grandfather growing up in Chicago. I practically lived with them. Even though I had my own parents, but my parents moved to the suburbs of Chicago, so uh, it was kind of boring to me. It was quiet, and uh, it just was like there. I don't think it was a bus line out there yet. And I was born and raised in Chicago, like in the city. So I lived with my grandmother. My parents, they lived with my grandmother in Chicago, and we all slept in one room. So you know what I'm saying? So when my parents finally bought a house in the suburbs, I was like, what? And then they brought me out there. It was like country, or it was just like, hold on. It's like, wait a minute. So you know what I'm saying, every summer I would go and live with my grandmother, because I was used to the city life. I was used to Chicago and that city life. I had all my friends was on my grandmother's block. Like, I grew up with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like when they took me out of my element, I was lost. Every chance you got, I was running to my grandmother. You know, I was running the streets too. Like, when I was 13, 14, and 15, we was catching the bus line all in all what they call Chicago, the rack. I was all up and through the rack. I'm a real Chicago girl. For real. I'm a real Chicago girl from the South Side. So, you know, it was strange. It's like, hey, they bought a house out here, and I had to figure it out. Figure it out. But it was just a learning process. It was all a learning process. But to God be the glory. And growing up in them Chicago public schools, oh man, you talking about welcome to the jungle. What? Don't nobody know nothing about no Chicago public school unless you really went through it. But when my parents moved to them suburbs, it was way different. The teachers didn't whoop. I was like, what? We couldn't believe it. The teachers was beating us in the rack. We were getting beat. Them teachers were beating us. Ooh, it wasn't no joke. It was hard growing up in Chicago. But that's what I was used to, though. And the gangs and everything. It was real. What a time to be alive. What they say? I need to do that Netflix documentary about growing up in Chicago and going to the public schools, and I'll be like, they'll be playing that Netflix music, and I'll be looking at the camera like, and put on my put on my microphone like, now what you want me to say? Oh man, it was a time to be alive in the 90s, growing up in the rack. Y'all know. Y'all know. I don't know. I'm telling you, when I left Fort Dearborn, that public school in Chicago, and I had caught up with some boys. Like, I met them back up in the city. Like, I want to say I was about 17 or 18, and I ran into some boys that used to go to Fort Dearborn public school, the same public school that I went to in Chicago. I met up with them, and they said, you such and such. They telling me who I was. And I was like, yeah, how you know me? He said, you and your sister and your brother, y'all went to Fort Dearborn, didn't y'all? And I was like, yeah. He said, because he said, I remember y'all were the triplets. And I said, yeah, we was the triplets. He said, what happened to y'all? Y'all left? I said, man, my parents bought a house in the suburbs. And we had to go to the school in the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? You know, even though I went back home every summer with my grandma to live, you know, but I didn't go to school there no more. You know, I didn't have to do the whole public schooling system in Chicago. That boy said, I asked him a question. I said, did them teachers whoop y'all after we left? Did they still whoop y'all? He said, man, we got beat all the way to the 8th grade. I said, oh, you lying. He said, we got beat all the way to the 8th grade. He said, it got so bad, my mama got into it with one of the teachers for beating me so bad. I said, oh, MG. He said they got beat all the way to the 8th grade. No lie. Them teachers beat them all the way to the 8th grade. I was glad my parents got me up out of there. That was one thing I was happy about. Because them teachers in the Chicago public school, they'll beat you down. What? Talk crazy at one of them. Okay. Man, I'm talking about. They were about that life. Them teachers in the rack. Tried with them. Tried with them. That's all I'm going to say. You going to get beat and took up through there. Them teachers ain't going to play with you. In the rack, they not going to play. They didn't play with us. They didn't play the radio. Ain't that what they say? They ain't play the radio. They ain't play the radio. If you and then you got beat. Most of the time you got beat from the teacher, and then when you got home, you got beat again. That's how it went. Back in the 90s and stuff, that's how it went. But this, I don't know, this generation, they say Generation X or these YNs, oh man, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Man, it's scary. It's scary. It's scary. You gotta be careful where you go now. They just gon', you know what I'm saying? Just they don't even have no respect. They treat you like you ain't nothing. They don't have no respect. I don't know what it is. It's like they don't have no respect. They just mouth off, and then they'll you know, they'll bring bodily harm. They gonna bring some bodily harm to you. You know what I mean? Like this is like it just seems like I don't know what the heck going on. I don't get it. I don't understand it. All I know is that they can stay away from me with that. I want them further. You know how the people say, keep them at arm's length? No. You need to be over. I need to keep you right where you at, and I need to be way where I'm at. Away. Like, don't come at, don't look. Because I'm not trying to get killed for the wrong, I'm not trying to get hurt or just because, I don't know what is going on with these people. You know what I'm saying? I don't. This young generation, you got to be careful. Like, I don't know. They on some different type of timing. Because back in my day, they would have got beat. But now, shoot, they beating the teachers. And you know what I'm saying? Ain't that true? They beating up the teachers. The teachers are scared. The teachers are scared now. Shoot. Yeah, the teachers are scared now. You know what I'm saying? People. I don't know. It's this generation is just, it's so different. Like, I don't know. And I'm going to the range, the pew pew range, and I'm learning how to Just in case, I don't know what's gonna happen. I gotta be able to, protect me. Protect me. Shoot, you gotta be ready. they gonna take you out. You gotta be ready, or they gonna take you out. Shoot. Well, I'm thinking about getting me a car that is capable of not being harmed, if you know what I mean. I'm to the point because after what happened with that young girl, I'm thinking about going to get me a car that'll be equipped just in case if somebody try to come and do that to me. They won't nothing be able to penetrate the car. I'm to that point. I'm thinking on that level. Cause you never know. Telling you. And I Googled that. It costs a lot of money to get them kind of cars. It ain't cheap. But I'm on the point. I'm at the point where I got to think outside the box. I can't keep thinking inside the box. I want to be outside the box, because thinking inside the box gonna get you in the upper room, and I'm not finna go to the upper room for nobody. Shoot. I'm gonna do that Netflix documentary though, y'all. That's gonna be funny. But what I had for dinner, I already had my dinner. I had spaghetti, I had baked chicken, and I had the garlic rolls. All I can find is the garlic bread. But all I can find is the garlic nut rolls, but I want to find garlic bread. I think I might have to I've been going to Walmart and I cannot find, they just don't sell, they sell all type of bread, but they don't have no garlic bread. So I might have to go to Kroger or Publix to see, you know what I'm saying, if I can get me some garlic bread. But other than that, I'm probably finna go, cause I didn't talked up a fool. But I'm probably finna get up out of here. But let me see what else y'all wrote. That's a blessing. Bianca, you back? Bianca, you must be going from live to live, trying to see what's going on. She ain't even in here no more. I'm talking straight to myself. All right, y'all. I'm finna go. Peace.